You mentioned earlier, you said, was it vaccine bullying or COVID bullying
Yeah,
as one
oh,
of
good.
the,
Thank you. Yes, yes, I'd like to explain that. Okay,
yeah.
what that was, there's two incidents, but on one of my documents, it's more so bringing the truth, which was be like stating that it was experimental. So making soldiers aware that it's experimental per the FDA document that had the little footnote there saying there's actually no FDA approved product on the shelves yet. That original document, which was an FDA document. So I that was COVID vaccine bullying. So presenting the actual real truth, real information became
Oh,
bullying. Saying that this is experimental, and there's potential for cancers um, because of the gene therapy, using the term gene therapy as opposed to actually vaccine, what it really is, a gene therapy. This is COVID bullying. Sharing these terms with soldiers is bullying. Now, there was another thing that fits into this bullying is I was actually given a negative counseling because we discovered, I asked this service member who was recently vaxxed. I said, I've seen this weird phenomenon on the internet about the magnets sticking. And I said, do you mind if we see if this is true? I just want
oh,
to.
I memory hold that whole thing. I
Okay.
forgot about that.
So again, I'm at the front of everything. Okay, because of my profession and more so probably because of my devout religious beliefs, which I know man is sinful. Man's sinful nature is what brings us here, right? Okay, so it's more of a religious, but also pair that with my profession and CBRN, right? And that you just have a guy that's constantly way ahead on things. So, this service member, this is May of 2021. This service member was just vaxxed within 2 weeks. I said, "Do you mind if we just see if this?" And I had the right type of magnet. It was actually a metal magnet, not the ceramic type, but the actual real ones. And she said, "Yeah, no problem." And so anyway, I handed him the magnet. And what was interesting is they were like almost like half the size of dimes. They were little disc type magnets. Okay.
Oh,
So
okay.
anyway, one wouldn't seem to stick, but when we stacked three, okay, so it'd become tall. So when we stacked them, so picture half the size of a dime stacked, that thing stuck. And he became alarmed, and we kind of moved it around to see. And then this person had just come in from PT, so we wiped the arm to make sure it was dry and it wasn't like a sweat, like a wet stick. It was not a wet stick. I said, "Hold right there. I'm going to take a picture of this." And I had asked twice before we did that experiment, "Are you sure you're okay with this?" I said, "We don't. So what they tried to do in that case, they gave me negative counseling, say I ordered him to do it. When
Yeah.
in his own witness statement, it says that I asked and he obliged. So this is
I
the type
know.
of corruption. So that's COVID. That's
Yeah.
COVID bullying as well as sharing information. Um, so anyway, that whole thing is documented, and it's at the Army Board of Corrections. That's all documented. There's pictures. It's unavoidable. The magnet's stuck.